Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about how to use the app Libby and how to get the most out of it. In this video, I'll show you how to sign up, find books, borrow them, place holds, read and listen to the books, and go over some of Libby's most useful features. So let's get started. First of all, what exactly is Libby? But let me first show you how to download it. If you are an Android phone or an Apple phone, you will actually go to the Play Store or the App Store, depending on which one you have. In my case, I am Android, and after opening Play Store, I will simply just search up Libby and click install. But in my case, I have already installed it, so I'll just click open. Now, after opening, your home screen will tell you these options. And coming back to our topic, Libby is an app that connects you to participating public libraries, and if you have a library card, you can use Libby to access digital books and audiobooks from your library. So this is really good because you can just borrow digital books through Libby, which is free, with your membership of the library. Here, if you don't have your library card, you can click not yet and it will guide you to finding your nearby libraries and prompting you to get one. Now, here, since I have a library card, I will be clicking on yes, I have a library card. And from here, it asks me to provide my location for it to guess my library, or if I know the name of my library, over there, then I can just simply search it up, or if I have already signed up into Libby, I can simply recover my data. Now, since I want to show you, I'll say search for a library, and I live near the Dean Drysdale library, so I'll be clicking on that. And here it brings me to asking about, can I sign in with my card or should I ask for a card? But in my case, I do have a card, so I'll click sign in with a card. And it asks us to fill in our card number, and we just have to type in the number underneath our barcode on our phone. And here we will type that in. And then after you finish typing it in, you just click sign in. And it tells you that you have signed in, and here's your library card. From here, you simply just click next, and there you go. You're signed in, and you're completely set to go. Now, let's take a quick look around the app. The home screen gives you recommendations and lets you discover books that are available through your library. You can browse different categories or search for something specific. At the bottom of the screen, you will see that it has quite a few options. You can search for something, you can be to the home screen, or you can look at your profile, you can look at your holds, or some tags. Okay, so let's first search for a book. Let's say I already know which book I want. I'll tap on the search and type the title into the search bar, and you can search by the title of the book, the author's name, or even a topic. Once you find the book that you're interested in my case, I will just say I want to borrow the book Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella. And now, here it recommends me a book by Elizabeth Lim, and I will say I'm actually more interested in the book called Interstellar Cinderella. Now, here is something to note. If it has a card with a time symbol or a clock symbol on it, it means you have to place a hold on it because somebody already borrowed that book and you are going to be in queue. But if it does have a plus symbol with it, it means you can borrow it right away. Now, it also tells you these options here: place hold, read sample, save, and it even gives you a little synopsis. Now, I want to borrow a book just to show you, and I would just simply click on borrow, and then since I have my card linked, it tells me the following details, which includes the title, the author, the library, the card, and how long I'm going to be borrowing it for. I'll simply click borrow, and there you go. I'm done with that. But now it asks you for notifications. I'll say not now. And if you open your book, it will download it so that you can read it offline as well. And that's it. You're set for that book. But now let's see how to place a hold. Coming back to our Interstellar Cinderella, I'll simply have to click on place hold, and then it shows me the following details again, and it tells me how long I need to wait for over here. And then I'll click place hold if I'm okay with that. It tells me where I am in the line, and it also says that, oh, here are some titles for you to read while you're reading. So I can choose here, like go to my shelf or keep browsing. Now I'll go to my shelf and I'll show you how you can return your loans. Now, I can simply just click on my card and say remove download, and I'll go over here and you can see this book, right? You can still listen to the book after you've removed the download. I'm pretty sure you can just click open book and start reading. The only problem though is that you cannot really read it offline. So now, here it also shows you how you get these, like on your loans on your shelf or one good turn and stuff like that. And I am actually wanting to remove these. And if I click manage loan, then it shows me options like return early or renew loan. I still have time to renew my loan, so I'll just click on return early to show you. And it is as simple as just clicking return loan now, and it will become available to whoever is searching for it. And it is as simple as that for anybody wondering. So you can do those. Now, if we go to my shelf, this is my shelf, the one with the books, and it tells me how many loans I have, how many holds I have, and my timeline, which is basically like my activity. And also it gives me notices like, oh, you need to return this book, or you're really overdue over here, and stuff like that. Other useful features are basically you need to know how to save books that you're interested in so you can easily find them later. You can also browse recommendations and different categories if you are not sure of what you want to read. And if you're someone who likes audiobooks, Libby makes it easy for you to switch between reading and listening depending on what's available through your library. You can also manage your notifications so you know when a hold becomes available. And I have showed you how you can basically give it availability for notifications, but if you said no in the beginning but now want notifications, or you don't want notifications, simply just click on your profile, scroll down to settings, click on notifications, and then here you can tell it to notify you or do not notify you. Here, email, shelf notice, or ignore. So shelf notice is basically it will let you know in the shelf, and ignore is that it will ignore it. Now, I want it to be right over there for all of them, or for this one, I'll say, email me, or I'll say, don't, just ignore it, okay? And it all depends on your personal preferences. Now, another quick question that pops up is, why should you use Libby? First of all, it's convenient. You can access your library's digital collection without having to physically visit the library. And second, it's free to use with a participating library and a valid library card. And third, you can carry an entire collection of ebooks and audiobooks with you on your phone or tablet. And you can even access this on your laptop, which is a great option if you enjoy reading but don't always have time to visit the library. Now, let's have a quick recap. We first downloaded the Libby app, and then we signed in with our library card. We searched for a book or an audiobook, and then we saw how to borrow an available audiobook or a book and how to borrow an unavailable one. And we even got familiar with these options right over here. And now I hope we all are experts of using Libby. If you have any other questions, so Please let me know in the comments, and if you have never used this app before, I hope this tutorial made it easy for you to get started with just a library card and the Libby app. You can access a huge selection of digital books and audiobooks right from your device. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.